out of the bear, but you could put the panda into the bear. Move your hands in for the pink blue bear we call Bree. Yeah. And let your inner beast scream. He is the Bree, and Bree is the bear. You can't take the grizzly out of the bear. You can put the panda into the bear. Beauty is the breed, the breed is the bear. You can't take the grizzly out of the bear, but you could put the panda into the bear. Move your hands in for the pink blue bear we call Bree. Yeah. And let your inner beast scream. He is the breed, the breed is the bear. You can't take the grizzly out of the bear. You can put the panda into the bear. Beauty is the breed is the bear. You can't take the grizzly out of the bear, but you can put the panda into the bear.
Desktop window.
For the pink blue bear we call Bree. Yeah. And let your inner beast scream. He is the breed, the breed is the bear.
YouTube_chat.
Take the grizzly out of the bear. You can put the panda into the bear. Beauty is the breed is the bear. You can't take the grizzly
How do I
out
move
of
it
the
somewhere?
bear, but you could put the panda into the bear. Move your hands for the pink blue bear we call Bree. Yeah. And let your inner beast scream. He is the breed, the breed is the bear. You can't take the grizzly out of the bear. You can put the panda into the bear. Beauty is the breed is the bear. You can't take the grizzly out of the bear, but you can put the panda into the bear. Move your hands in for the pink blue bear we call Bree. Yeah. And let your inner beast scream. He is the breed is the bear. You can't take the grizzly out of the bear. You can put the panda into the bear. Beauty is the breed is the bear. You can't take the grizzly out of the bear, but you can put the panda into the bear. Move your hands in for the pink blue bear we call Bree. Yeah. And let your inner beast scream. He is the breed is the bear. You can't take the grizzly out of the bear. You can put the panda into the bear. Beauty is the breed is the bear. You can't take the grizzly out of the bear, but you can put the panda into the bear. Move your hands in for the pink blue bear we call Bree. Yeah. And let your inner beast scream. He is the breed is the bear. You can't take the grizzly out of the bear. You can put the panda into the bear.
It's so massive, I have to break my neck.
The breed is the bear. You can't take the grizzly out of the bear, but you can put the panda into the bear. Move your hands in for the pink blue bear we call Bree.
It's not letting me select it.
And let your inner beast scream. He is the breed is the bear. You can't take the grizzly out of the bear. You can put the panda into the bear.
It's all the way to the left.
The breed is the bear. You can't take the grizzly out of the bear, but you can put the panda into the bear. Move your hands in for the pink blue bear we call Bree. Yeah. And let your inner beast scream. He is the breed is the bear. You can't take the grizzly out of the bear. You can put the panda into the bear. Beauty is the breed is the bear. You can't take the grizzly out of the bear, but you can put the panda into the bear. Move your hands in for the pink blue bear we call Bree. Yeah. And let your inner beast scream. He is the breed is the bear. You can't take the grizzly out of the bear. You can put the panda into the bear. Beauty is the breed is the bear. You can't take the grizzly out of the bear, but you can put the panda into the bear. Move your hands in for the pink blue bear we call Bree. Yeah. And let your inner beast scream. He is the breed is the bear. You can't take the grizzly out of the bear. You can put the panda into the bear. Beauty is the breed is the bear. You can't take the grizzly out of the bear, but you can put the panda into the bear. Move your hands in for the pink blue bear we call Bree. Yeah. And let your inner beast scream. He is the breed is the bear.
Supposed to be a way to do it.
Out of the bear. You can put the panda into the bear. You is the breed, the breed is a bear. Can't take the grizzly out of the bear, but you could put the panda into the bear. Move your hands for the big blue bear we call breed.
Well, the font's gonna be a bit small.
The beat screen is the breed is a bear. Can't take the grizzly out of the bear. You could put the panda into the bear. You is the breed is a bear. Can't take the grizzly out of the bear, but you could put the panda into the bear. Move your hands for the pink blue bear we call breed. And let your enemy scream. Here's the breed is a bear. Can't take the grizzly out of the bear. You could put the panda into the bear.
I guarantee it'll work.
You is the breed is a bear. Can't take the grizzly out of the bear, but you could put the panda into the bear. Move your hands for the pink blue bear we call breed. And let your enemy scream. Here's the breed is a bear. Can't take the grizzly out of the bear. You could put the panda into the bear. You is the breed is a bear. Can't take the grizzly out
but I
of the
can't
bear,
see what they
but
say.
you could put the panda into the bear. Move your hands for the pink blue bear we call breed. And let your enemy scream.
I can move it closer to me.
Can't take the grizzly out of the bear.
Yeah, because I'm trying to bring it up here. There we go.
You is the breed is a bear. Can't take the grizzly out of the bear, but you could put the panda into the bear. Move your hands for the pink blue bear we call breed. And let your enemy scream. Here's the breed is a bear. Can't take the grizzly out of the bear. You could put the panda into the bear.
You can message Rex and tell him to tell the troops.
Can't take the grizzly out of the bear, but you could put the panda into
so I
the
usually
bear. Move your hands for the pink blue bear we call breed. And let your enemy scream. Here's the breed is a bear. Can't take the grizzly out of the bear. You could put the panda into the bear. You is the breed is a bear. Can't take the grizzly out of the bear, but you could put the panda into the bear. Move your hands for the pink blue bear we call breed. And let your enemy scream. Here's the breed is a bear. Can't take the grizzly out of the bear. You could put the panda into the bear. You is the breed is a bear. Can't take the grizzly out of the bear, but you could put the panda into the bear. Move your hands for the pink blue bear we call breed. And let your enemy scream. Here's the breed is a bear. Can't take the grizzly out of the bear. You could put the panda into the bear. You is the breed is a bear. Can't take the grizzly out of the bear, but you could put the panda into the bear. Move your hands for the pink blue bear we call breed. And let your enemy scream. Here's the breed is a bear. Can't take the grizzly out of the bear. You could put the panda into the bear. You is the breed is a bear. Can't take the grizzly out of the bear, but you could put the panda into the bear. Move your hands for the pink blue bear we call breed. And let your enemy scream. Here's the breed is a bear. Can't take the grizzly out of the bear. You could put the panda into the bear. You is the breed is a bear. Can't take the grizzly out of the bear, but you could put the panda into the bear. Move your hands for the pink blue bear we call breed. And let your enemy scream. Here's the breed is a bear. Can't take the grizzly out of the bear. You could put the panda into the bear. You is the breed is a bear. Can't take the grizzly out of the bear, but you could put the panda into the bear. Move your hands for the pink blue bear we call breed. And let your inner beast scream. Here's the breed, the breed is a bear. You can't take.
Oh, yeah, no, that's fine.
Oh, yeah, nice. Ooh.
Okay, so, I just wanted to start at the beginning of this stream. That's why my hands are all janky. I've written some stuff down that I wanted to, talk about and mention. And then, everything after that will just be, like, very chill and whatever. And again, I wrote this in the kind of spur moment and with spelling errors, so bear with me. I'm also trying to read it through my headset. Okay. I know we are all living our lives and some have had good lives and others haven't. We all have our ups and downs. And not any one person could possibly know what any one of us is thinking or going through. Especially considering we all deal with anxiety and stress and depression in our own ways. Which is why it's fair for me to say that on any given day, when feeling sad, hearing negative feedback about something so personal can hurt. And even I struggle from it in certain ways. I've been told that my creations, both music and physical art, are lazy and not good enough, or are not perfected or fine-tuned, and that I'm not good enough. And I'm being honest when I say that I cried about it when I was first told that. And that's normal, but I had taken it as though the person saying it to me was high up on some kind of pedestal in my mind. And I still don't know why I gave them so much power to invade my mind and hurt me the way that they did. But I was dealing with criticism for the first time at that time. And it was about something I was so passionate about, because, you know, art being in my entire family. I just thought I'd add that little bit. We as people are all dealing with things, and we can only take on so much for so long, to a point where for our own health and mental well-being, we need to shut down for a spell. And I'm bringing this up as I'd love to be more emotionally open to you all about myself, and for my viewers to better understand where I'm coming from, and hopefully evolve and change together, as I believe even I can improve every day. And whether this goes anywhere, or maybe this is just a dead-end stream, who knows? But only the future can tell where this is headed. For now, I want to be a daily reminder of peace and respect amongst my peers, and to ensure that happiness and camaraderie can happen, and it can be that easy. I hope, fingers crossed, you know. And I want to open my door to you all and give you all the options of opting out entirely and choosing to have your media played on this day that we're doing it right now. And any other options you may have. I mean well, and there's like any other options you may have. Yeah, I know we are all strangers, but that doesn't mean that we can't be here for one another, for moral support, team members. And from the bottom of my heart, my actions have only been in the act of love. In my mind, it feels like to me that I would be doing a disservice if I'm not 100% honest, but I am also perfectly capable of holding back certain things when needed. So I hope that I don't give off the wrong impression to people, as my true intent is like that of an endearing mother figure who loves and adores her children, but then sometimes becomes a tiger mum, I guess. And you know, I'm just being silly, but with that said, my door is open, so please check out our Discord and the channel of questions, and feel free to ask me whatever you need to. And I also wanted to say, I know this is a lot of stuff, so I'm sorry again that I'm blabbling. when I am giving advice and like certain things, it's hard and like kind of difficult for me to express how I feel about like AI songs as a whole. In my opinion, it upsets me when the society that I live in is so AI driven, and some days I remember that I'm not really making music and I am in fact just prompting a machine to do what it wants. And then I'm forcing it to attempt to do something different. However, if I were to upload audio that that I had mixed and mastered myself with real instruments or even DJ apps or GarageBand apps, it would probably feel more personal that way. And of course, I hate to take away from other artists, so when I hear a song that has been made by people who have taken the time to learn instruments and make a sample that they have put through Suno, it is refreshing to hear it, obviously, compared to like other stuff. As far as letting you all know how I feel about music or the sound of lyrics, that's where I feel like I'm being rude if I tell you that in my opinion it's the AI performing the music for you. But sure, I like the way that it was prompted to sound a certain way. Saying that would be kind of signing my death sentence. Like, I feel like if I was to say, yeah, like you didn't do that but the AI did that. But as how good sounds, how good AI sounds to me, it depends on how many times a song was recreated, continued from, replaced, covered, and remastered, and how well the lyrics were written and prompted to fit with the tempo and beat. And in the end, even if I was to spend 10 hours on a song and you all loved it, I would sit here with the idea in my mind that it was AI and still 70% shareholder of my songs. And after all, when we stop paying for Suno, we lose all our rights to our music because our music was never ours in the first place, and that can crush a human spirit. It is always on the back of my mind, and I'd love it if we were all one-minded on AI's existence. And it being such a touchy subject, I know there are people out there who truly believe AI art is real art, and some who believe AI art is not art at all. I think also society has become so independent on easy living, easy music, easy food service, easy watching. I wonder if any of you ever think about it as much as I do. I'm usually missing the old days when I lived on a farm before technology stunted me and caused issues for all of society. Not that there weren't before, I just feel that with us advancing so fast in AI, I can only sit by as authentic music, art, cooking, living becomes a niche thing. Although it may open new doors to more creators who aren't musically talented, it reminds me of a little fun fact. The throat is a muscle, again, and can be trained over time to sing, and even if you have 10 minutes free a day, learning something new in that time, no matter what it is, would only be a good thing. But I'm not being sidetracked from the whole Suno of it all. It's hard for me as I'm new to this whole thing. I've never been comfortable with telling people my opinions in the first place. To me it feels rude, and in my head I repeat, sometimes it's better to say nothing at all. And I think because I'm constantly bashing on myself in my mind, I end up quitting streaming altogether. I'm opening up to you about this because as much as it's never my intent to hurt, with that said, as much as of it being a struggle for me, as I can assume it would be for you guys hearing what I have to say, and it's never my intent to hurt, with that said, I have decided to do a too bad, too good comment system on songs from now on, so I can give you all a more honest opinion without being too unfair or coming across the wrong way. And that is my speech, so hopefully you guys were not bored or like, what the hell, about me saying that. And now my arms can go back to being normal human beings. Whoop! Sorry, there I go again. Wee. So yeah, until people show up, we don't really have any questions to answer for you. But I guess we'll just sort of talk about our thoughts and opinions on Suno currently and where things are headed directionally. And I'll let Jordan have the floor now for anything he wants to mention.
Do I want to
mention
Or just literally anything and everything that you hate about like Suno and what you love, and what's happening when you make music lately.
I don't know.
Well, you said like the other day there was like a new update, right, on Suno. The page has changed, so walk us through that.
The front page.
I think
everyone knows what.
Yeah, but just I know, but I'm just saying, like, walk us through like what you think, like why people might be mad about that, where Suno could have possibly changed.
I mean, the big reason, I guess. Oh shit, my voice has come through on yours. But yeah, the biggest reason, I guess, is that the emphasis was always on the trending. And I mean, I personally feel like it's a good idea to not make trending the. Am I mumbling?
No, I can hear you.
Yeah, you can hear me. Other people can't. But I think the whole trending thing shouldn't have been the main focus in the first place, because it's incredibly volatile. You can have like the best music you've ever heard for 1 day or 2 days.
Continue talking. I just need to get changed.
It could be the.
But then another day it'll be absolutely horrible. And that's just because of the way that the system's being used against the actual intent of trending in the first place. There's a lot of exploitation going on, which works. It works for like smaller creators who maybe might not be getting the attention they would enjoy. But usually what happens is the people will start off small, they'll end up in trending once, and then they'll keep trending. And at that point, there's a pretty high chance that they're not making the same quality stuff they did the first time around. Oh no, we're not on the Discord call. We're just going straight into BR.
Never mind about that avatar. I was like so big.
Yeah.
Oh wait, there is comments. They're not showing up for me. None of them are showing up for me. I thought no one was saying anything about anything. I'm so sorry, guys. I thought that I was here alone. All the fuck alone. Because I've got this comment thing here. And all it says is Jordan saying test test. Oh my god, fucking there it is. Yeah, there we fucking go. Let me just fucking read what... Good morning. Still doing some genning because last night was total flops. Yep. Your arm does start... Yeah, it was like... While I was trying to read the thing. Got plenty of stuff that makes good background music, so this is perfect. I should play music different. That's already how I think about AI music, so I don't take offense. Right? So that's what I wanted to like ask, right? Also watch this, guys. Check this out. Wait, hang on. Blah, blah. Isn't that a nice little feature? I can do this. La la la. Anyway. I was trying to see if I could switch them out the avatar, and then I think I forgot that I changed the size of it, and I really can't be bothered like fixing the size of it. I'll do that later. But yeah, like I always wonder if like when people are like when I'm giving my opinion, I'm not at all, and never ever, and I mean this from the bottom of my heart, right? I'm never trying to target you and your personal stuff, because I know like music comes from the heart, and music is very personal, and lyrics are very personal, especially if you're writing them yourself. And to that and it's like when I have a thought or feeling about wait, has it changed? Are they still saying stuff? Because I'm not seeing it. It's not updating. How do I update it every time?
That's the open window.
Okay, we'll do that then. Yeah, okay, so there we go. But yeah, I think the player froze. The music still plays. Trending here. Wait, so I'm good? I'm still moving?
Although now the audio is through. I mean, the audio is coming through with the music player is stopped because it needed to be focused. But when I showed you the music player, the channel focused.
Yeah, so maybe we'll just have to like figure out something for that. I don't know if you can you focus it on my other monitor? Of like the music and the chat? Like you could overlay it over the top of this one? Okay. I'll continue my thought in a second, because I'm like, everything's happening. I'm trying to make the music work while also having the chat focused as well, so I can see what's going on. Guys, just like type in some shit for me, please, real quick. Just type in la 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 la, so I can see what's going on.
See test?
I did see test. Okay. Okay, good work team, we did it. So yeah, when I do say things about the songs and I'm going, oh, that didn't work well, or that like went weird, or in my mind it failed, or something, like I don't know if I've ever used the word failed, but like if I ever say anything like maybe a little bit harsher than normal, I'm not harshing you out. I'm not saying you suck at making music, because the thing is, right, if you picked up a real instrument, right, and I'm not saying this as like fuck you, I'm just saying this because I'm weird, okay? I'm weird. If you picked up a real instrument, I'm weird, and then you like played it for me, I would be touched. I'd be like, oh my god, that music, even if it sounded terrible, I would be like, oh my god, amazing, because I'd be happy, because I'm always thinking of the art side and the music side. He's more of the music part and the how it fits melodically, and I'm like the one that's like, you know, more arty or whatever, because like my mum's mum was an artist and my mum is an artist, and then I'm like an undecided artist. I put my fingers in every pot of art so I don't know where I am as far as that goes. That's why I mentioned earlier that like people think that I'm weird for like not specifically sticking to one genre of something. I can't stay seated in anything for that long. But yeah, so if I have a thought and opinion and I'm like, blah, 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 I don't like that part, or I'm not interested in that part, or that part was like, it's the AI. I'm completely bagging on the AI. It's the AI's fault every time. It's not you. It's just the way that the algorithm of the robot that someone made. So really, if we want to put the blame on anyone, we could say that it's whoever created Suno. Whoever created AI in the first place. I think they would probably be held responsible for not creating a good enough model. And then as well, it's like, well, if, for example, AI could read your brain and know exactly, like, you know when you have a song in your head and you're like, it has piano, it has this, and you're hearing it, and it's going, da, 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 ba, 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 da-da, and then you're like hearing the way that the lady is singing the song in your head, and she sings it really nice, but the AI doesn't do that instrumentally or vocally. And so you think to yourself, why? Like, you try so hard to get a song the way you envisioned it, and it never turns out that way, I feel like.
I mean, we're not far off.
We're not?
Because there's already, we've already got models that will listen to what you say and try and convert them into instruments, so then you would have an LLM listen to natural language while you're speaking to them, and then you'd explain how the song went, and then probably be able to mix tools together to make something based on what you tell it, rather than you having to write the whole prompt. You just say, I want a rap rock song about Jewish men eating a donut, like, and then you say, oh, I want the beat to be.
Is your voice coming through, by the way? Because I'm not hearing you.
On VR chat? No.
Okay, but it's coming through my stream.
Am I coming?
Do you guys hear Jordan? Because I'm not hearing him in my earphones anymore.
Blah, blah, blah. Okay, well, hold on.
Oh, you hear him through my microphone, but you don't hear him on VR chat. Yeah, he's coming through my microphone.
VR chat.
What, do you think we should have just done it through Discord? We should have opened Discord
we are doing
as
it
well.
through Discord.
Oh, we are? Oh, okay. Right. So that's why I hear you now?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Sweet. Alright.
Oh, it should be able to, yeah.
Okay, we got the Discord open as well now, so there's no issues. You just won't see his mouth move at all, but I mean, that's common for Jordan anyway. Yeah, don't worry about it. I'll move my mouth for you when you talk. Okay, say something. Blah, 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 blah,
I'm a sick little sausage.
blah, blah, blah. Too bad I can't like have a mouth tracker and just go blah blah blah. But yeah, so I am like every day trying to I guess give advice, and with you know, situations that happen, it has like opened my mind, I guess, to do this new system where I will do like a sort of sandwich of comments. So it'll be like one bad comment, two good comments, and then a bad comment, or I could even open the door for you guys more, and you guys, when you post your songs to be critiqued, tell me how you like your sandwich. Do you want the crust to be good, or would you like the crust to be bad and the inside
like needles in it?
Yeah. And would you like instead like one good, one bad, one good, one bad, or one bad, one good, one, you know? Tell me how you like it, and then I can deliver the critiques in that order. Or if you're fine with whatever order, I'll just do good, bad, bad, good. Yeah, well, I mean, like, that's what I think, I mean, yeah, I have occasionally paused it here and there because my mind thinks differently. If I'm kind of like a goldfish in a sense. You have to imagine that I'm not dumb, but I am dumb. Like, I'm not stupid, but I am stupid. If I listen to the whole song all the way through, I will go, at the end, I'll go, wait, what was the thing that I was going to mention? I have no idea. Like, short-term memory is like terrible, but my long-term memory is great. I'll probably end up remembering it 2 days later and go, oh yeah, that's the thing that I was going to talk about that song, and it'll be too late. So then, rather than me giving each person's song 3 minutes, I'll have to replay the song again and again to find the specific part that I'm talking about. It's probably easier if I pause at the point that I'm speaking of, and I know that might be like harsh for people, but again, my brain, I think there's just so much going on in my life that I need to do things that way, and it's not any like thing against you, but I will try to like I will bend if I need to, or if I can. If I can't, then I can't, but that is an idea. I could attempt, but again, my if I do that, Raxon, then my commentary will be lackluster, and I probably won't really have a good enough opinion to make. But what I could do as well, I was thinking I do a good, I do a bad, and then Jordan does a good and a bad. So that way we get one each, which would be a lot easier.
Did we just, I wasn't paying attention, did we just respond to Raxon talking about the full playthrough?
Yeah, that was
Okay.
that, yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you don't have the attention span to remember everything.
Yeah. But yeah, basically. But yeah, so what's your thoughts, like, currently? It doesn't even have to be just like Suno in general, like there's a lot of other AI music creators out there, like and websites. Like what's your thoughts, like where is it gonna go, do you think? Like, because there's already, like you mentioned, there was a song in Germany that is on the radio.
Yeah, well there was a song that might have been, I can't remember exactly where. I know there was like a UDO song that had been almost a #1 hit, or it was a #1 hit for a while there. I don't know if anyone knew about it until it was up there, but I think at this point, if an AI song is going to make it up the charts, it's going to have to be sneaky about it. I don't think, because I think that the anti-AI crowd is so strong that the moment they, like, say if they're dancing to it and they're actually enjoying it, and you say, hey, that's AI, they'll just stop and walk out of the room. So I think someone's going to have to be a sneaky butt.
Yeah.
And just put it up, post it a few places, get it popular, and then be like, well, you were dancing to it for like 6 weeks, it hit the top 50 Billboard, like just deal with it.
Yeah.
Because I think the one view I have is that AI music is good, but more so it's necessary. I feel like the more AI music comes out, and the more, like, even the bad stuff that people are putting on Spotify through Suno is useful, because at some point you're going to crash the market, and people are going to be so sick of AI that instead of all these legitimate artists trying to make their way into it and blocking it, the AI will be overrunning Spotify and YouTube and stuff, that real music is going to become a niche, so that the people that are legitimately making music or using AI as a tool to work with will be paid more money. Because I think at the moment, even before AI, people weren't getting paid much because there was just so many artists out there making art, making music. So I think once AI really takes over, really hits, it's gonna crash something, and it's gonna make it easier for people making human art, and they'll be happy. But then the AI people will still be happy, because people will still be listening to the music and they'll still be enjoying it, but it won't be playing as big a role. Am I rambling?
No, it looks weird when you're talking through my mouth, so I'm just getting behind you.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, I was rambling. I wasn't making sense half the time.
No, but you're right about
But yeah,
that.
we need a crash. Just like we needed a gaming crash for ages. Too many poopy games coming out. It's a pain with my face and my hair.
I like the way it goes. Yeah, like when it all started, like before, like when when it first started for music anyway, like because for art when it started I was like, oh yeah, no, there's always going to be issues, and that way the real artists can come in, right? And they can edit the AI art, because you know how AI was making like face morphs, and the fingers were all weird, and there'd be extra legs and extra hands and extra appendages, and then there was like, can I do it to my own hair? I can. There was all that issue, and I was like, okay, so I still have like a part to play in this, because someone can send me an AI art, which a couple of people did, and then I would recreate the hands and recreate the legs, and then I would send it back to them and it would look good, and then that way it's like I still have a purpose to do stuff. And I kind of like the idea that I can work co-side with AI, and have my idea come out and then also edit it after the fact. But it does, I think, like when it gets to a point where it's so good that you no longer need an artist, that is always going to be the worry, that it might take away from like business people that are trying to work and do that. Because I know there's like probably so many people on like Fiverr or things like that, or out in the streets trying to do like street art kind of thing, or when they do like the graffiti painting stuff, because they need to be up and personal with the outside generation, not the inside on the computer generation. But then at the same time, yeah, prices are quite high. And it will, I think there will be a niche crowd for people, and especially for, you know, like the really old art from like old days, where it's like you can feel all the paint and all the like bumps and stuff, like old Picasso stuff. Like those paintings will go up and skyrocket in value, and hopefully artists that do those kinds of arts, or more maybe perhaps using AI to make their ideas a bit better and come up with new techniques and new thoughts, like some kind of like alien type art that could be interesting. But it's definitely like, it's where the ball right now is rolling at a speed that's not, it's taking off faster for AI than it is for the people left behind, and the people left behind are like, hang on, we're catching up, but we're not there yet. Which is why I always have that issue with music, when you want to feel the more human side of music, and then you hear the AI part. I'd like to feel like if it was more human, but at the same time I don't. Like, that's the battle, right? Because then if your AI music sounds human and follows complete human characteristics and does everything that a human would do, then why the fuck do we even need humans? It's such a fucking in my mind.
Yeah. I mean, I try not to use, because I've been using the word legitimate and real. I probably shouldn't be, because it's not. Human-made music isn't necessarily that much more legitimate or real than AI music. There's still a lot of work that goes into it. But I do think it's kind of like we've gotten to the point where, say, just regular art before AI, we had what are you doing?
It drops my bottle.
Okay. But regular art before AI, we had like the fancy paintings, but we got to the point where we had people making the lower end of art for the homes, like the live, laugh, loves, like those little tiny art pieces.
Yeah, the decorative.
While the artists had the potential to put a banana on a wall and call it art and fill that niche, and people were still spending a lot of money on it. I kind of want AI to be the live, laugh, love of music, that you can use it to entertain yourself, but if you want to go the extra mile, you can go pay for somebody else. You're trying to make it look like you're whispering my words into my ear.
Yeah. I just, when you talk, I'll be like this. Like, I'll be like...
Yeah, at some point it's gonna follow prompts exactly, like just human, just natural speech. You'll be able to create something like an actual mix of genres that hasn't been done before, that we might not have even thought of as humans. But yeah, it cannot coexist, and that's what I want it to do. I just want to make sure that it overwhelms everything enough that we have some sort of crash, so we go back to actual music for the sake of music rather than like a big company forcing like 20 albums down your throat that all sound the same.
That can happen in the real world too, right? Like with actual music creators. Like I was listening to something the other day, because I did say that, if you played a real instrument, I'd be like, ooh, but at the same time I wouldn't, because it really depends. What I heard last night on, you know how you got the Instagram TikToker type, like, fame chasers, where they're like, I'm so different, and there's all these, like, I'm different kind of music creators coming out, and it's like, it's a little cringe, the type of music that they're making. They're like, on one point, like, I appreciate it, from the art point that it sounded, kind of like old school, like Kiss type rock, but it was a new time, like kid. He's probably like 20. He's covered in tattoos. He's got the long black hair, and he's like, I'm so different. Yeah, music. And I'm like, yeah, I mean, like, this would be something that I would go into the museum and I would look into, like, the back room, and they'd have a drawer, one of those pull-out drawers where you can see the insects and stuff under the glass, and I'd go, oh, yeah, that's a dung beetle. They are pretty and they are intricate in their own ways, the way that their legs and mandibles are created. And that was nice. And then I'll close the drawer and then I'll just walk away. Like, it's good for a look, and then after that it's not keep worthy or ear worthy to listen to again. You're like, yeah. I don't know if anyone else feels that way about, like, some new, like, Instagrammer music creators.
Well, if you're on Instagram and TikTok, it's because they're trying to make a product. Man, I just heard my voice. I sound drunk.
Yeah.
I sound drunk half the time.
I mean, there was, however, like, a cringe that I did like. There was metal, old school sort of rock, but it was instead of like how you would normally expect it, it was these rapper guys, and they were like just like hardcore, like rapping. They'd be like balls and pussy, and then they'd be like and then they'd start screaming, and I was like, what? But it was like sort of good and comical.
I thought you were talking
way.
about Pete and Baz. Pete and Baz? Bass?
Pete
However you
and-
pronounce it.
Pete
The
and-
two old dudes that are just rapping in front of the microphone.
No, those two old dudes are cool too. Those guys where they're just like, they're probably like, what, in their 70s or something, and they're still going at it. They're like those two, like, British guys. Spikey probably knows them. He's from there. But yeah.
Sometimes there is the right amount of cringe, but the problem is the cringe is the repetitiveness of the cringe. Like they're all being the exact same type of cringe. That's right, I think. Anyway.
Yeah, Pete and Baz. Yeah, them dudes. They're funny.
Yeah.
And they always got like the bars that you're like, oh shit. Like, he just fucking dropped it. That's wild. But yeah, like, fucking, it's great. What else was I gonna say? Hi. Yeah, so basically, like, Suno, and other AI music stuff, like, it's something that I never thought that I would, I guess, like, I didn't grow up thinking that this was ever going to be the reality that we lived in. I didn't even know, like, I Google searched or whatever and found out that they'd been working on AI. Like, I thought just randomly one day it came out and, like, they just created it out of thin air the day before. I don't know why my brain didn't go, no, you idiot, that's not how it works. And I was like, oh shit, they've been working on this for like 6-7 years and now they're releasing it? That's crazy.
I think I know about, like, just before, I think Crayon AI came out. Like, when it was all just a mishmash of weird goopy pixels that vaguely resembled something.
Wait, so when you were a child, you wished for AI?
Huh? No, you totally didn't know about AI and you Google searched it.
Kanan said, pretty much I wished for as a kid. Can you... I'm just imagining the child that's like, robots, taking over the world. Yes! Yeah! Plug idea and yeah. Well, I always, for me, it was being able to, and it's still not a thing yet, but being able to, like, turn my dreams into a reality, or a movie or whatever, and my thoughts, because then I wouldn't have to use, like, Suno to make music. I would already have everything in my head ready to be ripped out, and then I would just take from my head and put it onto a CD. And then that way it's like fully made by my brain only, and my brain would be the thing making the music and the way it sounds. I think that would actually, in my mind, is a little bit more exciting creatively than trying to make something work on the computer per se. But then at the same time, if Suno was able to also, like, allow some kind of, if it kind of understood your brain thinking a little more, and you could hum into, like, it would say hum the tune of your song, so you could go da 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 da, and you could hum it into the thing.
You just can't make it public.
Yeah, that's the thing, you can't make it public. And it's like, well, it would be good if you could, like, hum something and then do that and then make it public. And then also, like, you could use, like, a stick or something to, like, hit and do the drum pattern on your desk, and it would pick up on that pattern and make that drums. And, like, it would have, like, a list, right, of instruments, and you pick the instrument you want, and then it says please insert beat sound, and so you would insert the sound of that with the thing. And then same with, like, please insert background, like,
you could
piano
probably do that
sound.
with multiple websites.
Maybe?
Like, use a website to convert your signal to MIDI, and then put MIDI in another program, and then create, like, a shitty GarageBand sounding thing, and then put that in Suno, and then cover that.
Yeah. So that would be interesting. But like I said earlier, right, how my brain is like, when I was writing lyrics the other night, I was like, in my head, I was like, that is a really good lyric. The moment I grabbed my iPad to write it down, I forgot what the lyric was entirely. I had to sing it over and over again in my head, and I still couldn't remember what it was. I don't know if it was, like, because I was, like, already in bed laying down and I was tired, and, like, randomly it's like bedroom thoughts where you're like, ah, like epiphany. My brain just, like, had a moment there. But who even knows, honestly? Yeah, okay, a good thing I'm not the only one. Because, yeah, it's hard. Because I'm like, why? Like, and I know, because I had a lyric that was, like, something about, it was, like, battleships or ships sailing to never break open my chest, or cut open my cavity or something about that, and I was like, what the fuck was it? And it was annoying me that I like knew that it was something good, but I could not remember. It's like a dream, but it's not a dream. It's my thought that I literally just had. And I'm like, my brain, I swear to fucking Christ. I got like so much stuff going on. Yeah, it's weird. It's weird.
Yeah.
So how have you been doing lately with making songs and stuff? Like, you made one the other day and some people liked it. And our song that we did,
I didn't make one.
Well, it was your, you republished.
Lost it.
Yeah.
And I wasn't super happy with it in the first place.
And like, what's your, like, how are you feeling about that? You said because our song is on the top playlisting somewhere.
Global Pop one, yeah.
Yeah, on Global Pop.
I wasn't even trying to get up there. I was just like, I'll submit a song. And then people started pushing for it, and then it ended up there on the very top for some reason.
I like that we're talking about like a pop song, and then there's just scary murderous content playing in the background. I don't even have a knife. Like,
yeah. Beautiful. Ow. But yeah, music making on Suno is like, I'm having fun now. I was a little stop. Change. Do it.
don't do it. Don't do it. Oh Lord, don't do it. No.
I changed. I can't do anything now.
His head is made out of lasagna.
Yeah.
Yeah? You think you're cool? I can change too.
Yeah. Sure you can. What? Yep.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
I'll come with your sweetie pie.
Yep.
There's so many like random things that these avatars do. This one's just like constantly winking.
I'll change it.
This one sounds familiar. Is this the one?
The one.
The song? Oh, I just mentioned.
The song that I've reposted? No. It's an old one.
No.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm having fun making music. The model friggin' sucks though. Like being able to having to mess around with covers and remasters to try and fix the issues that we have. It's very annoying. But other than that, I'm having fun. I'll eventually finish the album that I'm working on, which is nice, and it feels very Jorsh to me. And then I've got like 3 songs waiting to be done. Like they're all finished, but I just gotta cover them over and over again till I get the right sound that I'm looking for. Yeah, get off me.
So how have you guys been?
Yeah.
How have you like?
How's your
Tell us anything that you
ask us questions.
Stuff that upsets you about stuff that like you get frustrated by. Let us know, because like this is
our frustrations.
Yeah, I want to see if there's anything that we have in common when making music. Still Jenning, no problem. do you guys have issues with certain times of day when making music? Like, is it better or worse during a certain time period? Because I do. If you guys do, like...
Yeah, for some reason all my gens just completely die at the same time every day. Like most of them sound okay up until about 4 PM my way, and then just shits itself. You get like the degradation at 2 minutes, sometimes you don't even get that. Sometimes the song will just lose all the instruments halfway through and it's just the vocals. You can never stay still, can you?
Someone actually was like asking me one time, they're like, do you have autism? And I was like, no, I get excited when I see my avatar, right? Because it feels weird to sit here like this. But then, like, if I'm sleeping, I'm still as shit. But when I'm moving and I'm looking at it, I'm trying to, like, interact. I'm like the interactable object, like, that you pick up and move around, and I'm like, wee!
I mean, I would put my headset on as well, but then we would be completely fucked when it comes to fixing stuff on the stream.
Yep. Such is life.
But yeah, Extend is horrible. I think I've had way more luck cropping the song to, like, keeping all the stuff that I like up to a certain point, crop it to there, and then cover it, and just hope that it doesn't change everything. It usually remembers the song a little better, and like the whole generation actually works rather than suddenly changing quality instantly, or changing the musical direction with replace section. I don't know if that will help, but it helps sometimes. Yeah.
Yeah, the cover thing frustrates me too sometimes. I think sometimes it can do about 3 minutes, can't it? Or is it only 2 minutes?
I can't remember if it's 4 minutes 23 or 3 minutes 28. Or just
I think
4
it's
minutes. Sometimes
3...
it decides.
Because I had a song that was 2 minutes 50 and it covered it fine. But when I did a song that was 4 minutes 30, it could not cover it. So I think it is the
Although I think at one point I ended up with, like, there was a brief 5 minutes a few weeks ago where it just started bringing out 6 minute songs through covers. That was interesting.
But
yeah, I usually cut it around the 3 minute mark anyway.
I don't know if it's helpful to mention. It's just something that I have realized. Like, when you do find, like, a certain time, like, it's probably, like, for people outside of America or whatever, like, try and work around the time that Americans are going to be asleep, most likely. To make your music around that time would be better. And then obviously... yes, the Americans. And then the people that are American try and work around the time that the Asian area and the Australian area would, like, because I think we're all lumped into one. So what do they call it? Oceania or whatever. Do it that is not our time for better results. But then also, like, you know how sometimes it says when you're replacing a section to like, oh, if you replace like 3 seconds or 4 or 5, it's not going to, like, work well or whatever. For me, I've had luck when I do it at a certain time, and my 4th generation of that replace section is always good, and the 12th one, but everything before that is crap. But then at the same time, because if you're only replacing a 7 section or an 7 second section or an 8 second section, then you get it for free anyway because it counts as a mistake, and so it reverses all your credits. Yeah. And it works for me too, so that way I get to keep my credits. And that's like usually what's best for people that, like, you know, if I make a comment and I say, oh, this sounded perfect, but if you just change the one line, or if like there was just like that followed this bit, then, you know, if you decide to take that on, replacing that section, you can do it as many times as you want until it comes out with something perfect, and it's all free. Can you see my bra through my shirt sometimes? You can.
Oh no.
If I crunch it like this.
Maybe remaster will occasionally work. And I mean that quite rarely. Like maybe the 11th attempt or 11th push of the button can sometimes change the mixing a little bit. But yeah, it's not worth getting to that point, wasting 100 credits just to get something usable. And even then, if your song that you're remastering already has degradation, it's going to keep the degradation, which is usually why I bring in cover, because it usually forgets enough that it can stay consistent. Because I found that early on, like if you prompt a song, if it's not metal or rock or whatever, it'll be fine. Like it'll go all the way to the end without too much issue. So as soon as you extend it, dead. What are you doing, Bree?
I want to take this.
You want to take?
Why can't I take this? Gimme this. I want this.
Yeah.
You can't pick it up? Are you serious? There's a pool table over here. Gimme.
I just if I can't do anything with the song, I'll just leave it. I'll hold on to it for another month and try again. Usually, yeah, I've got like 3 songs now that I've done that to. I think, yeah, just holding on to them until V5, hoping that they get their act together by that point. There's a lot of copium going on. Oh man. Oh my gosh, what are you doing?
Where? Why can't I pick up anything? They had a pool stick there. I was going to pick up the pool stick and I was going to come up behind me and I was going to go... It was going to be funny. It was going to be funny.
Yeah?
It was.
I'm sure it was. I think she's run out of energy, to be honest.
Ooh! I found something!
Oh no.
What's this? What's
Probably
this?
just sliding. Yeah, probably just sliding. Or maneuvering.
Ooh!
What are you doing?
Look at it. Ooh. What happens if I touch something on it?
$150 views, that's not too bad.
What's 150 views?
Getting it on a video. No, you're not meant to go, oh. You're meant to go, woo!
Us?
No. Cooney. Unless your chat's locked in, I don't know.
No, I saw it. I'm just...
Okay.
I'm wondering what this does. Cooney, what does this do? Cooney, what does this do? How do I use it?
Yep.
Cooney, what does this do? What is this? It's not doing anything. Or is it? I don't think it is. It does look like a lighting control.
I think I only have one song on my channel that's doing anything. That was ages ago. I'll just keep them on to make it easier for people to find them, who maybe aren't tech savvy enough to check Suno for it.
Must be a work in progress.
You're a work in progress.
Audio link. Oh, maybe it's for YouTube, because there's a screen next to us. Over there. So maybe it's for the TV. Because it says audio link on the back of it.
Yeah.
I want to find a room for next stream that has like some pencils in it as well, that while we're listening to your music, I can scribble things all over the place because it'll be fun. And when I hold my controller this way, I get mad.
Which song are we liking?
The one that just played, I think. The Choppy. Choppy.
Is that what we're talking about?
Yeah, is that what you're talking about, Kanan?
Oh no, the playlist ended.
Oh no. Oh no.
Oh no.
You could open one of the other playlists, like the songs from the mid. We could listen to mid shelf. Middle shelf songs.
Well, we're not a couple anymore. She just broke my neck. Okay. Yeah. If you look up pool rat.
Yeah, he died.
Like a rat in a pool rat. You'll find it. There'll be 2 songs. One called Alive, one called Eliminate. That's where you'll find them.
What, me? Am I
on
looking?
YouTube anyway?
Oh yeah, pool rat. Yeah.
You're a poor rat.
You want to watch me do a magic trick where I slice him open?
I mean, we've been living together for, I think, I don't want to overguess because then I'll feel older, but I don't want to underguess because if I remember the real one, I'll feel even older.
Probably more.
I guess 14
than,
years?
Yeah, I'd say about
somewhere around 14.
Well, we didn't like immediately meet and then live together. It was like there was a couple of months before.
Kind of started becoming a carer.
Yeah.
And then kind of went on from there.
Yeah.
And now we just live, and I sometimes care.
You can think of it like, because I'm like, I don't know, I'm like sexually minded, right? But I'm asexual, I guess, in the most sense of it. So like, we're just two like humans that are as close as two human friends can get, who also care for one another. In that sense, like
as friendsies.
As like, yeah.
Cool friends.
Who sometimes pillow fight with our clothes. That's about it. Nah, we don't do any naked pillow fighting. That's weird. Just, you know, it's like he gets to see me naked, so like if I have to shower and then like if I fall and trip, you know, he's obviously going to have to come in and help me. So he'll have to see my bits anyway.
Yeah.
So,
I've grown accustomed.
I've grown accustomed to your bits. It's great. I read it back in 2022 and it's too short and simple to actually submit.
Yeah.
I'll give it a play. Oh no.
Free time song, yeah.
Yeah, free time.
Might have been a French share actually.
French share? Do we rename it?
I'm not saying any. Singing Canaan. I'm singing Canaan again. And I'm singing.
Free time songs, yeah. If you said it was in free time songs, or is it in French share? Is it so far yet so near? I have a hat. Oh, that's what it is. It's lighting for me. It's my hat lighting. I put it behind my head for lighting. Yeah, you want some timing? You mean like in the song that you're gonna show us, or later?
Later. Okay.
Huh. Okay, free time.
I cast my mind back to the time when I was truly free. I didn't realize just how cruel this world could be. I was young and full of hope, and I still try to be. It's hard to see when these pills they force upon.
Why did I think that you were gonna say young and full of cum? I think I've come to expect that from you, Cooney. the dirty words.
I know myself above all
I can't lay it a bit more.
is true. I know raccoons, cats, marijuana, Mountain Dew.
Exercise.
Marijuana, Mountain Dew.
Joy and the things that make me sad. I know that sometimes it is right to get mad.
Can't move, so I'm just gonna pretend.
I know that I've always had good control of my mood. I know that I'm not unstable. If sometimes I am rude, I try, of course, to be nice and kind to all I know. But I'm only human, and sometimes people blow.
I know I said I wasn't gonna critique or say anything, but I'm just gonna do this.
I know when I
Yeah.
about things that folks don't get.
I swear I have a thumb up here somewhere.
It has its own valid significance. Just because to you it might not make any sense.
I know it's a finger gun, but pretend it's just a thumb up.
I wish that these antipsychotics didn't kill my
Yeah.
benefit from
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I did it. Yeah.
Yeah.
So sometimes I feel a bit stuck, might be prone to shut down when I feel shit out of luck.
I'm just randomly changing stuff.
I know that
Wait, are you a glass with a lasagna in it? Oh, you're a water bottle. Water bottle with a lasagna in it. Go over here so I can see you more. Yeah. That's so weird. Stand here again? That's so weird. Get over here, where I'm standing.
You're gonna change.
Yeah, there you go. Oh, yeah, it's Desan or Aquafina, but it's
Lasagna. Water bottle.
but it's got a little lasagna in. Little lasagna bottle.
Yes.
it's a stem.
I think it's weird that it, like, it's the legs and the arms for me, and that's, like, weird with it. It's very creepy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm good.
Alright, come back.
Sure. Yes.
I bet it'll be broken, whatever you're trying to become.
Yeah.
You have to go back, like way back. Yeah, there you go.
Yep.
Is that Thanos?
No.
God of War? I don't know. What is that? Hercules?
It's Iron Giant.
That's not Iron Giant.
And the Iron Giant, not the Iron Giant.
An Iron Giant. An Iron Giant from where?
From a fantasy planet.
You're a fantasy. You're the only you're a fantasy. Wait, a fantasy. The whole sea filled with Fanta. Meow 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 meow.
Are we at the next song?
Yes.
Okay.
Ah, Final Fantasy, eh?
I like how we say fantasy.
Fanny. Fantasy.
Fantasy. Well, it's your phone. Shut up.
And I'm back. Put it back. Jam, put it back. Yeah, Ben? What do you want? Yeah? Can I dance while we listen, I guess? Not that I have any dancing things. Whoops, I keep muting the stream for myself so I can't hear it. That's some instrumental stuff right there. Okay. Yeah, you're playing copyright music over.
Oh yeah, whoops. I forgot about that. I thought it wasn't gonna play. It's fine, isn't it? Where like if it's oh no, my bear.
I should probably turn up the music a bit more too.
My bear
Don't quite hear
avatar.
Oh. Just a little bit more.
This is also me, but this is me when I was working at the like a little thing that we used to have called the Chiblet headquarters, because I got the little bear ears and I used to have purple hair. It's old school me.
I keep falling in the ground.
Except I have a little tail. Like a cat. Because I'm confused about
You're
what
always
I am.
confused.
I have a tail
We're on
sometimes.
the next one.
La 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 la. somebody else's music, but that's fine too, I suppose. La 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 la. Ba 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 ba. Ba ba ba. I'm not big enough for this couch. La 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 la. La 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 la. I'm too small. I'm so small, and this couch is big. Oh, that's your friend song? Sounded very skater vibe. Skater. Tiny TV man.
So feel free to ask us anything else.
I guess I'll just also like just reiterate everything that's been said. So basically, AI, it's taken over like a storm. I'm tiny, and I will try to do my best as far as commenting goes. We have the new comment sandwich when we are critiquing songs. I do too, he does too. One bad, one good each. And as far as genres, actually that is a good question. I'll stop what I said because I'll do that again later anyway. Genres, I think I'm not a fan of scream metal. I like metal that has like only the chorus part or only like certain parts that scream. Like the chorus for me, when that screams, that's cool. I like the melodical male voices where it sounds like they're hurting inside, where they're like, ah, and then they go, but I'm broken inside, and then they're like, rah, 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 and then they start screaming or something, and then I like hear it all. Like that feels like I'm hearing like all the emotions, like their crying voice that they do is really nice. And then that. But I don't really like, I'm not, on average songs I listen to at the moment, I would have to say, I've been listening to like a lot of, what's his name? Oh, what's his name? Jordan, the Asian guy, it's not Joji, but his friend. Or the guy that did a song with him?
No idea. I don't really keep up with it.
Get my iPod quickly.
Oh my gosh.
If you can.
Oh my gosh.
I'm pretty sure I have it on my iPod, I think. Or maybe I don't.
I don't know where your iPod is.
It's in the bedroom, on the side table. Actually, you know what? I have my iPad right here. Never mind about the iPod. Actually, you know what? I just remembered one of them. Jackson Wang is one. I'll just have a look here. On my playlists. There's Suburban is someone I've been listening to lately. And then there is...
We're talking about genres you don't like though, aren't we?
I'm talking about the ones I like, and then like the ones that I'm listening to at the moment, like bands, like those kinds of genres. What's his name?
I don't think... I'm not sure if there's any genres I hate. There's some I I'm not super interested in things like dancehall and reggaeton and stuff.
DPR Ian, that's the guy. Check out his stuff. It is so interesting.
Like I was brought up with so many different genres at this point. If a song has a good melody and it's not overly repetitive, I'll enjoy it. Even grindcore.
You're sitting in the wrong seat. Sit there.
That's because the camera changed.
No, it didn't. It's been the same. Sit down.
I don't know. So yeah, pretty much any genre I'm happy with. But as long as it's not very repetitive, because even EDM isn't super repetitive. It usually has something in between. But I feel like reggaeton, it's the same beat with different mumbled vocals, and it does become a bit monotonous if you're listening to it. If you're dancing to it, it's a different story, but for me, listening to reggaeton's a bit much. Every other genre, you can throw a genre at me and I might have an artist that I remember listening to that I enjoyed.
Yeah.
I'm gonna change this up.
It sounds like Studio Ghibli is playing.
We are.
Yeah,
well, we've run out of energy anyway.
Yeah, we've run out of ideas because we were hoping that you guys would have a lot of stuff to say and ask us, but I guess it's that it's not the day for that kind of stuff. But maybe it would be a good idea if you guys could think of some stuff that you want to ask, like stuff that's always been on your mind about like things. If you can think of like topics as well, and put them in the questions section for me to listen to or whatever.
Yeah, it can be personal questions, it can be questions on song creation, musical questions, anything.
Yeah, I think the only difference is at the moment, because we're trying to do like a Q&A thing, but then we're also trying to do like a listen thing for people that want their songs heard but not talked about, until like we get more audience. If we ever do, maybe we won't. Maybe this is the crowd forever. Who knows? But if that ever happens, then maybe it'll be a bit more lively. We'll have more to talk about and more to say. But it feels like I'm just like shouting everything, and then we don't really have anything else to talk about after I've said the stuff that I've said. So hopefully with more audience and more people asking stuff, then we'll have a whole list of stuff to have an opinion about and talk about.
Yeah.
But who even really knows? Who even knows?
Yeah. And also, I'm not very good at content in the first place. Kind of just to tag along, so they won't broach me into it, and I'm like, I don't know what to say.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, we could do VC streams as well, but that just depends if people want to have their voice heard or not. Because they will be on stream, probably. So it depends if you want to be heard on stream, and if you don't mind us like putting your voice out there on the internet to be heard. That is an idea. And if people do want to, like, so these are the things that I would like from like people. If they think, hey, we should do this, this is something that should go in the questions and answers, because I'll probably forget about this, or I'll have to try and write it down myself and remember. But yeah, like these kinds of ideas, if anyone else has any like interesting ideas like this, to mention it in the Discord as well, and say what time you're available or what time you're free to do some kind of like sit down where we talk about stuff. but also at the same time, like, when you run out of stuff to talk about, I will run out of stuff to talk about. So we'll have to try and come up with some kind of list, and I don't know if we can do it fully on our own. We can't, like, we don't really have enough time in the day to write full on topic lists to talk about, so that's something that, like, you guys will have to sort of think about. And if it doesn't work out, like, maybe we won't do these Q&As once a week, we'll end up doing them maybe once a month. So that way it gives people time to, like, actually come up with things, and gives people, like, some idea of where they're going. And then for, as well, people that might be upset with something I say, they can let me know, and I can talk to them about it as well. Very long-winded for the VC idea. Invoice. Maybe Q&A can be a section at the end of the novel. It could be, maybe. I was just thinking of a more, like, a chill day where, like, people can have their stuff heard, but I could make it, like, maybe I'll even, like, do, I think we do a stream every second day. Maybe if we do a stream every third day, maybe? I don't know if that would work out. Like, would that work out? Or we skip, like, so if we do streaming on Monday, then we leave Saturday and Sunday, we don't stream on those days or something. So Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Yeah, maybe that's what we'll do. Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays will be streaming days, and then Saturdays and Sundays we won't be streaming at all. And then that way, gives you guys more time to put in stuff, and then we have a whole bunch of stuff, and then maybe we can fit in some questions and stuff at the end of stream. If not, if no one has anything to ask, then that'll be fine too. And then as well, I'll have this new disclaimer at the top, so reminding new people that are coming in that my door is always open and they can always talk to us, and that as far as, like, things go with what we say, none of it is to be taken seriously, because again, me and Jordan are just two people that are really, like, nothing to be, like, we're no one really. So what you do with the information that we give you and the things that we say about your content, that's, like, on you to decide how to take it. We're not really at the end. It's your song, you know, we can't really say anything. We're just having an opinion on things. I know. Yeah, timing and all that. So I think, like, yeah, what I said before, Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays would be a better alternative, I think. Gives me some time on these days, which will be changed to weekends, then I can actually think of some stuff to talk about, if I can think of anything, some topics to discuss, and then give you guys time as well to let us know anything that needs to be discussed and stuff. But yeah, anyway, like, Discord thing's always open. Anything that you randomly think of, or you go, oh, maybe it's stupid, I shouldn't even mention it, do it, mention it, tell us about it.
Yeah.
Even if it seems stupid or a dumb subject, let us know. Write it down in the Discord and we will talk about it. Even if it's dumb, we'll talk about it, because fuck it, why not, you know? And yeah, that's probably going to be us for today. And again, thank you guys for coming by. And I think my main thing for today was just to say everything that I said at the beginning. and to just gauge people, because I'm hoping to use that too, because I'm hoping that if people that are new come in, they can watch this video and just see how I am as a person, to gauge if they want to continue watching, or if they want to leave, or if they want to maybe just have their songs played on a certain day. They can work that out after hearing what I've like opened up about, I guess, and whatever they're comfortable with. But that was my main target for today. But yeah, anyway, it's been blast. We're gonna go make keto-friendly spaghetti, or I am anyway. And remember to always take cheer, but don't take too many, because we need them.
Always stick a finger in your ear and rotate.
Yeah, like that. And get it all clean. And shit in Jordan's pants.
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright. You guys take care. Just get right up in front of the camera like that. Bye, guys.
It's gonna be an awkward goodbye because I have to walk over to the PC.
Yeah. And I'm gonna continually do this until it goes. Yeah, bye. Whoop, whoop, whoop.
Breathe is a bear. Can't take the grizzly out of the bear.